Okay, so I'm going to try and walk us through um, getting Honorlock set up and using it. Some of it's a little bit hard for me to record because the proctoring software doesn't like me running screen recording software. Um, but we'll see how much of it we can get. So the first thing you're going to do, and if you see like this program that looks weird, that's just my screen recording software, and that's not anything you're going to have to deal with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Honorlock tab. So if you're doing the practice for Honorlock, or if you're getting ready to take test 1, and that's where you're going to go. Okay. And then I'm just going to do the Honorlock practice session. So then I'm going to hit launch on Honorlock. You will have to use Chrome. Okay, so if you don't have Google Chrome installed, you'll have to install Google Chrome and then their little plugin in order to use Honorlock. And then once you get that going, it'll give you a little test. If you want to, after the test is over, you can delete the Honorlock software. You can delete Chrome, and you only have to use it when you do a test. Okay. All right. So we got instructions here. So you can use scratch paper. You can use a printed formula sheet. You can use a handheld calculator. It's got all this stuff over here. Just mainly, if you just think about it as taking a test in person. And you just don't want to do anything that you wouldn't do if you were taking a test in person, then you'll be fine. Okay? And you're free to go to Hawks and to Canvas. That's their Canvas link, so all that's fine. And then we will have to take a picture and then show a student ID. It can be any photo ID. You can use a driver's license or something like that if you don't know where your student ID's at or don't have one or something. Any photo ID, just to make sure the person taking the test matches up to your name. And then we will have to do a little room scan. I don't know how well that's going to work on the recording, but that part's not too hard. So I'm going to hit begin authentication. Okay. Also, it's telling me that it doesn't like my ad blocker. So it looks like I'm going to have to disable that. That's new one for me here. Okay. And then I'm going to click continue. It tells you about their privacy policy. Okay. And then I have to allow permissions for my camera and microphone. And then I'm going to take a picture here. Mine's not great because the lighting's not great in this room, but so take a photo. And then it should let you check it. Well, I guess not. I guess it doesn't let you check anymore. Okay. And then got to take a picture of our ID. This is my JSU ID. Okay. Sometimes it can be a little bit picky on these, but it was happy with that. Okay, and it's going to ask us to do a room scan. So you just take, for the room scan, you just take your camera and just show your work area. Okay, and it'll let you check it as well. So if you're using formula sheet and scratch paper, just make sure you show that. And then really we're just looking forward to make sure that there's not like somebody in the room helping you with a test, or that you don't have a bunch of worked out problems taped up on your wall or something like that. So not a big deal, but just try to do a good job on the room scan. I won't make you watch me do one, but you hit start, and then it'll give you a countdown, and then you can turn your computer around and scan your work area, and then you should be able to click I'm done, and then you can watch it, and then if it looks like you got everything, then you can hit yes, submit. Okay. All right, so then we're going to click on continue, and it's going to ask us to share our screen. So just click the part of the screen. I mean, you should only have one monitor because it won't let you use 2 monitors. So just click on what is on your screen and click share. Okay. And then it tells us we got to leave this tab open. And then we can go to a new tab and go to Hawks, and then go to our practice test on this one, our Honorlock practice. And then it'll have an insert password button. So I'm going to go to Hawks a different way than you will. So when you go, you'll just go and then go to modules. And then you can click on the Hawk single sign-in link like you normally do. Since I'm the teacher, it won't let me get to anything that way. I don't think. Let me try. We'll try. It normally doesn't if I'm in student view, but we'll see. Yeah. So I got to go there a little bit different. You can go there that way, but I have to go through a different web address. Okay. And then I can go to student view. All right. So then I'll look for my exam. So here I'm going to do Honorlock practice. And I'm going to hit start test. And then it's going to ask for the password. So the password here, you'll have the little Honorlock window where it shows what your camera or your screen is showing. So you just click input exam password. And it'll put in the password for you. So you don't have to know the password. You just click the button to get in. Okay. And it's got the little guidelines over here. And I'm going to close that out. And then click continue. Man, mine's set up a little bit weird. I'm going to put myself over here. All right. And then you just go through and you can take the test. So you just go through and take just like the practice test if you've been doing the practice test. And then once you submit, then as soon as you submit the exam, then you're free. You can close out Honorlock and all that. Okay, so once you submit your exam, then you're good. You can hit exit Honorlock and it'll close out all that stuff. Okay. So it's a little bit easier. It goes a little bit smoother than it has in the past. If you've used it in the past, it seems like they've been working on it. But I just wanted to kind of give you that visual walkthrough in case you were getting stuck on any of the steps. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.